Hello, and welcome along to Prejudices. Today's episode is optimistically entitled Finding Fiona. We'll see what happens. What happened last session? Or more specifically, where did last session start?
It started in town.
More specific?
We were in town. We were approaching the cemetery.
Bonus points to anybody apart from Bumpkin who can tell me what the cemetery is called.
Ye old cemetery.
They had a name.
The Durbin Cemetery.
Great. Okay. So it was called the Hallowed Gardens.
That's a cool name.
Lovely.
Close enough.
Close enough. So you approach the Hallowed Gardens.
Yep, we knocked up on the door and were greeted by Dinari's parents, who
answered?
were not the friendliest, I've
Who
got
answered,
to admit. The dad. The dad answered, and he was like, "Get off of my lawn." And we were like,
Not quite,
"We need
but
to see
kind
your,
of, yeah.
we need to see your daughter." And he was like, "Come back during opening times."
During sociable hours.
Yeah. To which William was like, "Ugh, this is so annoying." But Anivari was like, "It's fine. We will come back. Can you just let her know that she's wrong about what she left in the note?"
To which he replied, or his mother specifically replied.
Yeah, his mum was like, I know. She's pulled this before.
It wouldn't be the first time she was wrong about a note. It was the,
Yeah, exactly. She's always leaving incorrect notes lying around. Yeah, and so we skadooshed and made our way back to the cottage outside of town. To which I had a dream.
No. Let's go way back. When you were walking through town, what did William notice?
I was accosted by a dead
Were
man,
you accosted?
but we didn't know he was dead. Didn't know he was dead yet.
Okay. Somebody else. Let's have some other people weighing into this with more correct facts.
Was I wrong?
You weren't accosted for a start. You noticed somebody was following you. Yes, as you turned
then
back,
he came and grabbed me.
you turned back and were like, "Come out, wherever you are!" Like that's not him approaching you. Yeah. And you didn't know he was dead. But what do we know about him? Has anybody got his name?
No.
Deimos.
Or Damus. Yeah.
Damus.
And what was he had a very specific trait about him.
Yeah, he knew of people.
Light hair
He knew.
and a katana.
The katana at his back, yeah. Tall katana at his back. There we go. He was also super tall. Okay. So yeah, he then came. He basically held you close for a moment and told you a couple of things. What did he say to you?
He said, "Hey, Mama, let me whisper in your ear. I can tell you things." He said something about my mom. He said something about going to the tavern. He said, I can't remember.
He basically
what else he said.
Somebody else. And what did he imply? What did he? He basically.
My mind is blanking. I know that
basically told you that
we were walking there. Where we should've
Barathan was
been.
watching. And then
Devil.
the devil under the mountain,
Devil under the mountain.
who
Yeah,
may or may
he's no
not have
longer under
screwed
the
your
mountain.
brains. He, when you replied viciously, he said, "Isn't that the sort of thing your mother would say?"
Yeah, so rude.
Yeah. Then you guys got back to the cottage, and we
Yeah.
flicked over to the wonderful Weary.
Yeah, he'd been
Wonderful.
red.
Oh, sorry, no, we didn't.
Wonderful
You're right,
Weary
Josh.
evolved.
The dream happened. In the dream, what happened? to
look
William?
at that.
Oh, you have to be right
I
once in a
was-
while. If you say 100 things randomly, one's got to be correct eventually.
Randomly, I literally answered your questions. Yeah, I had a dream. I was following a shadowy figure, and then it touched me like that person touched me. That makes it sound so distorted.
It took your
But
hand.
he did. He grabbed my wrist.
Yeah.
And I woke up to a surge of my magique. And then later that morning, Weary came knocking upon heaven's door.
Let's flick back to Weary. Where did Weary wake up?
Woke up in the bed of Seraphina.
That makes it sound so much more exciting than it
The
was.
last place you want to wake up.
That happened.
She wasn't there, but yes. Well, she wasn't in the bed.
She was making breakfast.
Yeah, what did she tell you, Jack?
Well, first of all, there was someone there at the foot of my bed.
Yeah, she was there, right? But she wasn't, like, in your bed.
No, but you specifically said there was, like, a being of light.
That was her. That was Seraphina.
Oh, that was her. I thought
So
you
she
meant
was...
that a
No, her
Seraphina.
hair had gone white. She was, like... it was sort of flown back in a sort of... like that Galadriel moment where the hair's all around the place and she's all in, like, relief. Yeah, she was just in a super powerful... Yeah, in a super powerful moment.
We'll have a queen!
Yes, exactly that. Exactly that moment. Yes. Well done, guys. And what did she tell you?
Oh, fuck, I don't remember.
It was pretty simple. She just turned around and went, "You died. Go back to Seraphina's. Go back to Durbin."
Yeah, goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
She teleported him
pushed
away.
you and off you went onto a hillside.
Yeah.
Who was on the hill?
She did that, like, hand blast thing from Doctor Strange.
Yes, exactly that. That is exactly how it went. Reference I got. Woo! 2 in a row. Yes, so, as she shoved you onto the side, onto the hillside, who was on the hill?
Who was on the hill? Oh, it was Nor.
Yeah, Nor was on the hill. Big effort guy. He said some stuff to you. Anyone? Basically, Nor was a little like, I don't want to be the one to tell you that, like, your death caused Dinari to leave. So you just go chat to them guys.
Yeah, he kept pushing me towards the cottage.
Yeah.
And I was like, give me the cold shoulder, mate.
Yeah. So you did a backflip, took a dump, not simultaneously. And then that's an image I'm never going to get out of my head now. Then headed to the cottage, where you were greeted by Anivari.
Anivari.
Yeah, first of all, Anivari.
Yep.
What happened then? You guys chat about?
Well, him coming back.
Well, Anivari basically went, "William, where is here?" And William came down the stairs and went, but she didn't say where he's here. She was like, "William, get down here." And William turned down and was like, "Darkness on all of you."
Yeah, that was funny.
Which was
Yeah, I did.
And then you guys sort of had a catch up and showed the note to Weary, the incorrect note written by Dinari, and planned your attack on Dinari that morning. And then you headed over there. Then we flicked to Dinari. Dinari, you were approached by 2 men in a graveyard. Who was the first?
Mr. Katana Boy.
Damos, indeed. What did he want?
Kind of reiterating the same warnings that he gave to Anivari and William. You know.
He was quite pressing about Fiona, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to know, where you were going and when, and why and where. Who was the second visitor?
Some scrawny old dude with a dagger for a toothbrush.
Pretty much. And what did he want?
Yeah. He wanted to talk with my parents about a friend of his whose grave had not yet been dug.
Exactly that. And then you guys all turned up. Dinari's shift had finished. As you turned up, you met the same guy, scrawny guy with dagger for a toothbrush, who was like, "Oh, well, if you guys are here, then it's time for me to be here." And then went and accosted Dinari's parents. In the meantime, you guys got to have a chat with Dinari. How did that go?
Swimmingly.
So beautiful.
It was beautiful. There were hugs. There was formal introductions. There was horse and carriage cart. There was an interrupting mother. And then sort of there was a bit of drama really surrounding Dinari's parents. What was going on there? What was the drama?
The body was missing.
The body was missing. And then you guys continued on your mission to convince Dinari that she needed to rejoin the group. And
But to be fair, as characters, I don't know if we know that the body is missing. We just know that something's up.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
we kind of intuited that the body is missing.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Dinari was told the body was missing. I think Rivera told Dinari
we'd just gone
individually in a quiet moment.
Someone was brought in this morning, and I was like, "Hey, I talked to that guy," and she's like, "No, because he died last night." And I was like, "No, I talked to him."
Yeah, that was the final reveal. Was that the person whose body was missing, the person who had spoken to you, the person who was brought in dead last night were all the same person.
Yeah.
Damn us. And how did we achieve Dinari turning to the group temporarily, permanently, not at all?
I believe, not just to speak for you for a moment, Dinari, but I believe you said you were going to come to the tavern to look for Fiona. That's what you agreed to.
Yeah.
Because that's all I tried to
But
convince.
was vague
that's
on the
all we
time
agreed
scale,
to
right?
convince you. Yeah.
I think it was just the promise that I'd somehow find an excuse to meet up with the four of you, at least to go to the tavern, and then we'll see from there.
Yeah, I think we were going to do that because I remember the end of the session being like James, you told me to
really
be
pressing,
like you really pressing for Weary, and so I was like, well, let's go right now, and nobody had any objections. So unless we start with somebody objecting,
So, like I said, incredibly optimistically, I have titled today's title. Title today's session, Finding Fiona. Yes, and 'tis there we pick up, in the graveyard, four of you standing there, and Weary's like, let's go!
is that your best Australian
Because
No,
accent?
no, not at all.
I know, awful.
Just,
Do it then.
was Dinari still talking with her mom?
No.
I was
I can't do let's go in Australian without any other precursor words. Sorry, Anivari, you were doing what with a who?
Is Dinari still in the house talking to her mom?
Yeah, I would say she's just coming out now, having been given that information. Her mother's going to go back off to the guards. Comes out, sees the three of you going, let's go.
All right, so
Dinari, is
we're
everything
gonna head off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we just be saying then that Dinari explained and or gave an excuse to be gone from the cemetery before I left the house, or?
You can do so. You can sort of tell your mum as you're leaving that you're going to be going But if you remember, she's relieved you of your duties for 2 days. Your mother, that is.
2 days.
Because the
The
guards will be guarding for a week. But you've been told at least in the next 2 days you are not needed. She's basically, without saying it as many words, she basically went, get your shit sorted out. Get your shit sorted out. You got 2 days. You got 2 days. Solve your own problems and
You got
get back to
issues.
focusing. Yeah.
You've got the weekend.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
exactly. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Time to go sort out some shit.
Okay. You see like a very hesitant bird like hopping along the wall a little near you. Which you know to be Nor, and he's still not 100% certain whether he can come back yet or not. If you remember, there was a moment where he was trying to circle the cemetery at the same time as you, so as to stay away. Fuck.
You all right? Just got it everywhere.
Just got it everywhere, pretty much. Oh, that was a nice white
shirt
top
too.
I was wearing. Yes, exactly. So, covered in Pepsi. Don't mind me. You guys don't specifically know where the tavern is. The Wandering Minstrel Tavern. And you do know there is a bird near you that is Nor. And the four of you are sort of on the edge of the graveyard. Go on, take some steps, do some things.
All right.
I believe you.
I'm gonna give a wave to the bird. Be like, we're gonna walk and go to the tavern.
Yeah, he sort of flies down and sort of in midair transforms before you into Nor. We're moving. Good. So where's this tavern?
Oh. Where
No idea.
yeah, where
Who's
is the
gonna help
tavern?
you know?
None of you know.
I don't live here, you should know.
I don't go to taverns.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's worth mentioning you might have the name of a couple of taverns in Durban. Same with William might have the name of a couple of taverns. Never heard of this
Well,
tavern.
no, I've been pretty Rapunzeled most of my life, so.
Sure, but you may have heard names in passing or details. None of you have ever heard of this tavern.
Well, I have a question. We have a somewhat slightly under control, not really under control, urge to go there. Can we not does that urge not just take us directly there?
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
go
good
ahead and
point.
take a D8. Yeah. I was going to get you guys to give me insight checks and all sorts, but no, you just you incited IRL.
Follow my heart.
Yeah. You sort of feel a calling, a pressure to go somewhere in particular.
My heart
Do
will
we
go
hear-
on to the wandering
do we-
minstrel.
Is it like, do we hear that little like aerial riff? Is that what it's like?
All right, 2 out of 3 was good.
Okay.
Third one went flying over my head. I've never seen The Little Mermaid. Carry on.
Oh God.
Neither have I, but I understood the reference.
Yeah, well, there's that thing again. I did not. So, this basically is like you feel like sort of like a calling. It's almost like a warmer, colder game with your own feelings as you face one way or the other, and like you're sort of drawn in a certain direction.
Great. Let's just follow that then.
As you lead the way, eventually you come upon a tavern. It's a little lopsided, and not very well kept, and there is no sign outside. Nor gives you a strange look and says,
Weirdly placed windows.
"Are you sure?"
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're weirdly placed.
This building is not in
Sorry.
use, quite clearly.
It looks pretty lively.
No, it does not.
All the lights are on.
Then it would seem we're definitely in the right place.
What does that mean?
I fear that you and I are not seeing the same thing.
Why?
It probably looks like this to Laura, is it?
What do you mean lure us in?
Fiona's
This is
If Fiona's in there, we need to get her out.
Yes, we should do that immediately. Anivari, why don't you lead the way?
Yeah.
Can I hold an action
Sure.
as we enter? On the off chance we see something either suspicious, scary, or devil-like, I would like to hold using sorcery points to cast darkness.
Okay. So the trigger is if you see something suspicious, scary, or devil-like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Josh, this whole place is
In the next 6
suspicious.
seconds.
Anivari, you open the door and you see what looks to be the homely counter of an inn. There are 3 or 4 tables within the inn with little candles lit upon them, which strikes you as a little strange. It's quite early in the day, but nevertheless, behind the counter is a halfling. She is it's quite a high up counter, and she's sort of stood on what is clearly like a little ledge built up from the ground to allow her to see well over the counter. She says, "Oh, visitors, it's a little early, but well, come on in. What can I get you?"
Hi. We are actually here from out of town. We're looking for a friend of ours. She's
Oh, wonderful.
staying here,
We've
Fiona.
we've only got one guest staying here at the moment. She's in room 3. Would you like me to take you upstairs?
Well, if necessary, otherwise you could just point us in the right direction.
I'll take you up. Best I knock and announce the visitors, of course.
As we look around, is there pink champagne on ice?
No. There's no mirrors on the ceiling
Is
either.
that
Now carry
suspicious?
I'm just saying.
on. Yeah, it seems quite pleasant. It smells nice in here, like the faint smell of mead and oak smoked barrels and maybe some fresh stew cooking. It doesn't seem like there's not the typical sort of dirt and use. It looks a little polished.
What's Nora's reaction as to coming through all this?
As you look back at Nor, give me an insight check.
Ooh, wee. You know what? I'm going to add a D4 to this, because why not? This
Ooh.
feels important.
Yeah. The outer world is a reflection of the inner world. Kind of. Yeah, you look at him and his... Sorry, what was your total score?
14.
14? You look at him and his face is sort of schooled to stillness. Now, he is an Oxodon. They're not the easiest creatures to read in the first place. But the more you look at him, the more it is very obvious that he is just staring at the back of William's head. Like, dead focused. His facial features are incredibly still. He's a little stiff. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it's clear that whatever he is thinking or feeling, he's trying to hide it. Well, shall I show you upstairs then? Come on. And the halfling will come around the bar. She's a lovely little lass. She's got sort of fiery red hair and freckles all over her face, bright green eyes. She gives you a little smile and has little dimples.
Red hair, the colour of the devil.
I'm assuming you don't want to darkness this poor halfling.
No, I-
Okay, cool. Yeah, she will begin to lead you up the stairs. And as she gets to the top of the stairs, she sort of looks at you and it's just along here on the right. And then she sort of knocks. Miss Fiona, there are some visitors to see you. Your names? And she'll take your names and then repeat them. Sort of. William, Dinari, Weary, Anivari, and Nor. You hear a voice from inside, which you recognize to be Fiona's. Say, well, that's okay. Send them in.
Send in the clowns.
She opens the door, and you will see that there's a sort of, it's a very standard inn room, but it's quite a large one, a bit of a suite, if you will. There is a bed, a chest at the foot of the bed, a little wardrobe, and then there is a table, and around the table are set 5 chairs. And in one of those chairs is Fiona. And she's got a little cup of tea in front of her that she's sort of sipping out. And she's, oh, it's kind of you to come. Can I help you?
Can
She
you
sort of looks at you.
remind me... Sorry, go on.
She sort of looks at you and hesitates at a couple of you, and we did just meet once or twice at the games table, did we not? I must confess, I wasn't expecting you to seek me out. You wanted to remind Josh of what?
Yeah, could you remind me what exactly we know? Obviously, we know that something happened at our house, but then
You went
we
to find
kind
Fiona
of-
at her house. She wasn't there because she was in Durban.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
really thought you should go and check her out. Check out
Yeah.
the tavern in Durban where her mother directed you to.
Mhm.
The only thing that was off about it was that you couldn't remember exactly what happened on that day. Like, you know you went to the house, you know that her mother told you she wasn't there, but everything just feels a little fuzzy. Like you're a bit drunk. and you're trying to remember the
Yeah, but then we
occasion.
started questioning it ourselves, and then that's why we
Because
did
your
the
memories
fatigue.
of it were a little different. One of you thought that you went in and spoke to the mother. The other one thought you spoke to the mother outside the door. Another one of you thought that you read a note from Fiona. So that the stories didn't quite match up, and every one of you felt a bit hazy, a bit drunk about it all. As if something was playing on your mind. Nevertheless, all of you have exactly the same thought that you've come to find Fiona in Durbin because that's where she is at this tavern.
And then that was it. That was just to find her, right?
Find her, find out why she left town, and potentially return her because the guy was Henson was worried about her. So anyway,
Right.
she says, I wasn't expecting you to seek me out.
Well, Henson was worried about you because you were speaking out about the Whisperer.
Whisperer. She hesitates for a moment. I'm afraid I don't know that name. The Whisperer?
Yeah, the guy who just came to court.
In Norvina?
Yes.
And with that, she will give him his actual name, which was the wrong name, and now I need to remember what it was meant, what I gave you instead of the correct one.
Last name?
Sorry? You both spoke, and I didn't hear
so-
either of you. Any one of you.
Yeah, go, Elora.
The chef's name.
Yeah, sure, but I need the name.
It's not with an H. That's what I said.
That's good. Let me find that for you. I have a lot of notes. Bear with. Why don't we have this name?
I swear. Or something.
I've only got the correct one, which isn't beginning with an H and isn't the one that I gave you at any point. We not write this
There's an even
down.
more correct one.
Yeah, I got the name wrong because I read the wrong NPC, but I can't now find the wrong NPC. I can only find the right one. Sorry, guys. I'm scrolling through pages upon pages of notes.
Whilst we
You're
wait,
fine.
do you guys want to hear me sing No One Wants the Wicked?
No, not at all.
The second one comes out soon.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't remind me. I'm so pumped. I can't
Yeah.
contain myself.
Yeah, my partner's pumped.
I think I'm just going to go with a box of tissues.
I've not got it. I just don't have it. It's like Havor or something.
Yeah, like
Hodor?
Edgar or something
Haver,
like that.
Haycourt, Harcourt, I don't know.
Harry.
Yeah, anyway, she'll give his name and say,
Mhm.
oh, yes, he did come to court shortly before I left. I didn't know
Yeah,
the
you
man.
were speaking out against him.
Josh, I'm sorry, that's just not right.
What? Isn't that the whole thing? Is that she was saying that he was being really weird or whatever, and then
No, she
then
was
suddenly she
questioning
disappeared,
the
and that's why he
Elo-
was suspicious.
Elora, go.
She was questioning the prince, accepting the prince-ness.
Yes, Prince Aemon sort of began to call himself by the name Prince, which he'd really resisted and sort of accepted the title and was taking power and taking it more seriously. And she questioned that. She never questioned the Whisperer.
Why are we
at
suspicious
all.
about the Whisperer?
Because ever since he came, Aemon's been acting differently, and the first person to speak out about Aemon's misbehavior
Oh, so
was...
it is kind
But
of
it's
still all linked,
Not to
really.
her! She hasn't got a clue what you're on about
Oh.
if you give her the wrong information.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Then no, sorry, you misunderstand. I didn't mean the Whisperer. I mean, I did in a roundabout way, but I mean because you're speaking out about the prince. Obviously, he was accepting the role where he didn't before, and that only happened when the Whisperer appeared. So when you think about it, it's all connected.
I've not heard him called the Whisperer, but yes, I question Prince Aemon's behaviour. It was...
And then you disappeared without a trace or a note.
Well, there
left
was
to come
a
here.
trace, but Henson thought it was quite odd that you'd come here specifically.
As this is happening, Weary, I need a perception check from you, please.
I don't know. Uh, 11. Let's go with just the 11.
Okay. You can see Nor sort of like doing this weird like diagonal shrug towards you. You have no idea what he's doing.
Dancing.
He's sort of just going,
Alright, can I lock eyes with him and do like an insight check or some shit like
yeah,
that?
absolutely. As you look at him and you
Yeah,
try and
cool.
sort of read his persona, not an insight check. As you look at him and try and read his persona, he will sort of realize that you don't know what he's trying to get at. And he sort of reaches out and very gently puts a hand on your shoulder. And then sort of slides it down and sort of holds at your crossbow that's slung over your back. And sort of like presses it into your back a little bit.
Alright, if that's the case,
Sure.
I'm gonna step on Anivari's foot.
Domino effect.
Try to do the same thing. As in, I'm gonna go for a stretch and then lock eyes with her, and then start to reach for my crossbow, to like fling it around over my shoulder, getting ready to do that. I'm not doing that just yet. And I'm just gonna go between her eyes and Nor to try and get her to be on the alert, be ready.
My insight is very bad. I think I just sort of glanced back confused and then looked back at Fiona.
Okay. And then, sorry, Anivari, you were saying something at that time.
I had said that Henson thought it was weird that she went to Durban specifically.
Oh, Henson, he hasn't written
She
back
hates
to...
the sea, right?
She hates the city, yes.
Or
She
the
says,
city.
"Oh, Henson hasn't written back to any of my messages. I do miss him."
But you hate the city. Why would you come here?
Oh, it's a matter of inheritance. It's
Your mum's become a shut-in.
my mother.
Yeah.
Sorry. She sort of hesitates for a moment and then looks at you and, "What do you know of my mother?"
Did she say it like how you just said that?
Yes, she does, very directly.
I drop that's suspicious enough. I drop darkness. That's too suspicious.
You're just gonna drop a darkness on what?
Yeah. On me. I'll target it on myself.
Okay. Do you put it all over all of your allies as well?
Well, I kind of have to. We're in a room together. No.
Okay. Okay.
It's like an octopus. It gets scared and inks.
Bear with me 1 second and I will move you to the map. I was not expecting you to drop a darkness, Joshua!
Well, she said it suspiciously.
Yes!
What do you know of my mother?
It is very suspicious. You're suspicious. You're right.
Yeah, and I
Absolutely
said that was one of
suspicious.
my triggers.
Sure.
Was something suspicious, something devil-like, and I can't remember what the third one was.
You can see through your magical darkness, right?
When I cast it with sorcery points, like I just did, yes.
Okay.
And I believe Anivari's got blind sight too. But yeah,
I thought that was like a potion. that
Oh, was
she was
it?
drinking that gave her that option.
No,
Or
it
was
No,
it-
no, it's her
It's a
feature.
falling star.
Sorry, what? Did you say something about a falling star?
No, fighting style.
Oh, okay. That's more like it. I thought you were just like, it's a falling star. I was like, oh, okay. Whatever you say.
She wished on a
I
magic
got my
star.
blind sight from a meteor.
Sorry, I need to do a thing, and then I'm with you.
Gives me time to check what potions and scrolls we've got.
Okay. I think this should work. Question mark.
Yep, we're in a room.
Okay.
Devil!
Oh, fuck! No, devil! Sometimes a man
too
makes a
late,
mistake,
we
right?
saw it.
Well, it's alright. It's going to be revealed to you very, very
Look,
shortly.
Fiona.
Well, yes, right at that second, as you are looking at Fiona and you cast that darkness, you can see through the darkness. And to be fair, William, it's only going to be a moment before you will see Fiona smile. And that smile sort of stretches across her face unnaturally. You see her skin almost like peel back. And I need Weary to roll initiative, please.
A devil.
Just very nice.
Just Weary.
Acting.
Because he got the hint from Nor that a fight was about to break out. Everybody else, you'll have an, you guys can roll me an initiative, you just won't be in the first round.
Aww.
Oh dear. Where are we at? There we go. Cool. 17, 12, 9. Fine. Yeah, Weary, as you get this darkness cast about you, what's the radius on your darkness, William?
It is a 15-foot sphere, but I think because I read Shaping Shadows, did that make it larger?
No, it means you can manipulate spaces in it. Okay, within the black space, where you are completely blind.
Can I ask a clarifying question just also
Mhm.
before? Am I not participating this first term? Would I be considered surprised right now?
No. No, you're just basically because of the darkness, you are unaware there is a fight. Absolutely unaware. So it's not even a. Yeah, I do need to rearrange people a little bit. Bear with. It would have been more like this, I would assume. Maybe Weary here actually. So Weary, within that darkness, you can't see anything at all. You're completely blind. But you will hear William perhaps respond in some way, and then you'll just hear Nor say, "Now, fight!"
All right. I think I'm gonna pull my crossbow. It's gonna do a little guitar spin with the strap over my shoulder a couple of times, and then I catch it. And then I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike, which doesn't make me, which I don't have to see to cast this to get the advantage. On my next attack. So, cast Zephyr Strike, and then that will make me get a flat roll to attack.
Yep.
So I shoot with my Dwarven Bolt Thrower at poor Fiona, because that's what I think she is at the moment.
Yep.
16 to hit.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Oh, very good. So it is 9 magical piercing, and then the Zephyr Strike, which is 1d8.
Cool.
Which is 6 on top of the 9 for 15 all up.
Nice.
That is force damage for the 6 Zephyr Strike as well.
You okay?
And I think I'm going to move into the corner.
And you just hear this voice. And you brought the druid. How inconvenient. And then he looks directly at you, William, looks at you in the eye. Smiles. Do you seek to shelter your allies from my visage? Or do you perhaps think that I can't see them?
I don't put anything. I don't assume anything with you, devil.
Come, Druid. Let us duel to the death. Let us not get these side pieces hurt in the process. And with that, he sort of raises his hand, and this blast of flame comes out at Nor. One, and then a second. An 11 will miss, but a 16 will hit Nor.
Oh my gosh.
For
you're meant to be an arch druid.
for 13 fire damage. And then William, he's going to look at you, and I need a charisma save, please. As he says, perhaps you might just stand aside.
Is this against being charmed?
It is.
Okay.
I think that's the first time you've said something like, is this against being something, and it's happened.
I spent an entire campaign as a ranger going, is this a magical plan? Is this a magical plan? That's a 20.
Ooh. You find it very difficult to resist, but you sort of just about hold yourself in place. Dinari, you hear the call to fight, and you may spend this turn drawing a weapon, getting your bearings. Nor will say to you, William, I can't see anything. Because he cannot see through magical darkness.
Oh, druid are you?
Most druids can't see
Can't
through
see,
darkness.
16 hits you.
And he's fine. And he will shape change.
Into what?
What a great question.
To an actual elephant.
This is my granddad.
Bear
It's
with
no
me a
magical
second.
He just gets down in his front end as well.
Yeah, totally. He keeps all his clothing and everything on.
It's like a really lame transformer.
Well, that's not that. It's not the time for that. No. I was looking for a creature with blind sight, and the only thing I could find was a giant shark.
Ooh. I mean, if he moves, he knows he's over there in that. He knows he's over there in that direction. He could walk over and then transform into a shark.
Nope. He will transform into a giant hulking crab.
Cool.
Yeah, I need to put a Nor token somewhere. Hold on a second. Add character. Too many things. Go. Ooh, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Nor, bam, nameplate. C. Update. Save. Close. Oh, look at all that. I've done it. And the crab will sort of... and then he just... Now he's got blind sight. Will come down with two claws. And that is not going to roll. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Are they rolling?
Got a nat 1.
Nat 1 and a 14. A 14 will miss. Obviously, a nat 1 misses. And you can see... He sort of... You can hear like a Nor-like sound as he's just clearly quite frustrated by this situation. William, it is... again, like the fight... You weren't expecting the fight. You see this devil revealed. And you can sort of take a moment. The only thing I would allow you to do is to extend shape or change your darkness.
Yeah, I'll extend it another 5 feet all around.
Okay. Cool. And Anivari, you draw your weapons just in time to see Weary taking a second turn.
Alright. I think I'm just gonna keep casting Zephyr Strike to get not disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like the best thing that I have, so I'll just roll straight then again.
Yes, but I do also need you to roll a D100, please.
All right. Which one do you want first?
The D100 first.
Yep.
Oh, no, wait, actually, he said he could see my friends, couldn't he? Could I have just got rid of the darkness?
Yeah, he can see everything in this. Fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay, Weary, that probably changes your turn completely.
That does, I don't...
Yeah, the light goes out immediately. Nor will drop wild shape. Like, he has no interest in being a crab. It is not helpful to him in any way.
Whoa!
Yes, but he can wild shape into a beast of CR6, or he can be a CR16 druid. Like, there's a big jump. Yeah, Weary, you will see that as this darkness drops, you will see this beautiful devil before you. His eyes glitter. His wings are sort of tucked up behind his back. Just so you can get a nice look at him, I'll do this. There you go. Baldur's Gate players might recognize this guy, I think.
Yep.
It's the creature type. I also pinged it in chat for you. It's a creature type. It's not that guy, but yes.
No, but it does look like him.
Yeah.
I like his cape.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Weary, what do you want to do?
Well, I guess I'll bonus action Hunter's Mark then.
Okay, cool.
Do I need a D100 then?
No. The D100 was to see if you shot Nor in the back. Because a wall moved into the way that you couldn't see. Yeah, exactly.
Because he's giant. Alright. Yeah, bonus action Hunter's Mark, and then I'll just shoot.
Okay. Go ahead, roll it.
Yeah, 26 to hit. Beautiful.
26 will hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
Alright. That is the worst damage I could have got on that. 7 magical piercing damage, and then 3 force for 10 all up.
He looks at you and smiles and says, I really don't think you want to die again, do you? Why don't you just step out of this? I need a charisma save, please.
Alright, before I'm going to use that advantage that I got from
This is his reaction, by the way. Yeah.
So, charisma save, you said?
Yes, please. This is against the charmed effect.
Alright. I'll dish out the card first, so we can read it.
Yeah, you think this is going to be way too... Oh, this is the only thing you guys are going to be able to see. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. If it's still on your screen, you will need to refresh.
I will do that after I roll. 14.
Oh dear. You are charmed.
Shit. I'm charmed.
Yep. Whilst charmed in this way, you are unable to attack the devil. You cannot target him with any damaging abilities or with any magical effects. And you believe him to be... in this situation, you believe it in your best interest to not get involved in the fight.
So, can I just ask a question real quick? That would exclude then, of course, me going up and healing people?
No, that would be absolutely fine.
Ah, cool. All right.
Let me just put actual doors on here, just in case you guys fancy going for a walk. Cool, because this is a building.
Does that affect Tim? Because can I have him burst through the window?
Tim will go to fly through the window and just...
Damn.
Nothing. You just see down the front. That glass window is clearly magically reinforced, or isn't what it looks like. And in fact, actually, I will take from all of you an investigation check. I should really have done this when he made his change.
18.
18.
Dirty 20.
9.
Dinari, and only Dinari, you will see this room sort of fade back. You see that the bed is just a sort of uncomfortable frame with no mattress on it. The drapes are hanging wildly from the window. The window isn't even where you thought it was. When you saw Tim hit the window, now that's a wall. The window's somewhere else. It's sort of like ramshackle. The shutters are hanging off. The only thing in here that is in any way not in a complete state of disrepair is a nice round table with 5 chairs at it. A goblet of blood sits where you saw Fiona's cup of tea. I can't obviously visually change it for only you, but you can see this whole illusion pairs away, and you're in an abandoned building, fighting a devil. So I don't know how that helps you or interests you, but there's that. On his turn, the devil is going to look to Anivari and demand of you, please, a charisma save. This is a charm.
It's not something he has to concentrate on.
Nope.
Charm is both. That shit.
Nope.
Hold on.
That's what I was hoping for.
Am I actually still exhausted?
I don't know, are you? How tired do
No,
you
we
feel?
just rested.
I'm rested.
I don't think you had 3 levels of exhaustion, did you? I was about to say, don't do it down to the screen, because then everybody will have to refresh, but it's okay. Go ahead and roll as you will. If the card's still on your screen, guys, refresh. It shouldn't be there.
Well, I'm going to deal another one, so wait just a second. Because I'm doing my D8.
Okay, just leave it there. Just leave it there for a minute. I'll just
Okay.
I'll do this from you. You just click yes instead.
No way.
Dealing cards, are we?
Okay.
Because I can deal them out later.
Yeah.
In fact, I can deal them
Okay,
out
thank
all the way
goodness
over
for
here.
that. 8. So that is a 21.
It's a 21 to hit, or to save. Sorry.
Save.
Yes, the card says the brave man is he who overcomes not only his enemies, but his pleasures. A 21 is a success. And with that, he is going to launch 2 more blasts at Nor. That is fuck me. A 12 to hit and a 23.
Ah, shit.
And Nor is set on fire.
That ain't good.
Okay. And you see this sort of like wound begin to sort of fester around where he is struck. Dinari, it is your turn.
Oh boy. I'm gonna get, I think, into range with this guy. I think. Pop a little, get in his face, and maybe like scream an infernal word for like devil or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try.
He just looks back at you and
Let's try it.
accurate, if a little rudely put.
Diablo.
In common.
El Diablo.
Diablo.
Let's try a hit with the scimitar first.
Okay.
Nah, I think I'm gonna be flanking with this. Let's see. That's a 15 to hit.
A 15 will miss. Make a charisma save, please.
Joy. Okay.
This is against the
I'm
charmed
gonna also
effect.
deal a d6 on this.
Yep. I will steal your card so that you don't have to deal it right now.
Yes, sir. Say, let it go.
Hardship often prepares an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny. You were never ordinary,
is,
Dinari.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, there's one last. I really should have brought my physical sheet with me.
That's right.
Let me see. Because there is something with my second wind that I can also apply it to.
It's ability checks, no?
Ability checks.
I believe so.
I just read
Tactical
it like 2
wit.
seconds ago. There it is. Yeah, it's just an ability check. Okay. So in total, 14, 20, 19.
19 is a fail. You are charmed. You believe that fighting this creature is not in your best interest, but you may assist your allies however you wish. I'm assuming, therefore, you cannot take a bonus action to attack. Would you like to do anything else?
There's anything else to do with my bonus actions?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Bumpkin, that was super quiet.
That was more to myself. I don't think I like if that first attack doesn't land, I can't do anything else.
You've got no reason to second wind or anything. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
That will lead us to Nor. Nor sort of raises his staff and he's going to hit it and then sort of hit forward and blast him with this sort of green bolt of light. It's a 19, a 19,
Yes.
and a 20 to hit.
Yes.
He can convert this damage to acid, so it doesn't have to be fire because the creature is quite clearly immune to it. That is 62, 68, 77 acid damage. What do you?
Not that good for 66.
Cool. I am.
I think 27 is
going-
average, isn't it?
Oh, is
Threes,
it?
3 4s.
Okay.
Around.
I'm using some of the remnant shadows from my darkness spell. I'm going to cast Call Shadow and summon a shadowy figure over. Nope, I can't drag it onto the map.
I don't know what you're trying to do. Cool shadow.
Call
here.
Shadow.
Okay, there we go. That's an image. It's not a asset. You need to go to spells and assets. You can drag that one.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I will put it there. And then I will bonus action tell it to attack.
Okay.
Is it flanking at all if I move it here?
No.
Oh.
Dinari is not an ally of the shadow in attacking this creature, as she is not attacking the creature. She is charmed.
You have to be attacking.
No, but
something.
like, otherwise, it's basically if another enemy of the creature is within 5 feet, right? Dinari's not an enemy of the creature.
That makes sense.
Just like he wouldn't get flanking on you because Anivari's standing next to you.
Well,
Right
yeah,
now,
but
Dinari's
she's
his
not
ally,
up
not
there.
yours. That's
You
the
said that
point.
she could use her bonus action to do
She will
other
assist
things,
you.
and
She's
her
your
action-
allies too, but she's not an enemy of the creature.
Okay, whatever. Ooh, that's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Nice. Gonna slash at him with his many arms. That is 5 necrotic damage, and his strength score is decreased by 4. Cool.
There's no save on
By
that?
the way,
Interesting.
I just have to hit.
Cool.
And he dies if his strength score becomes 0, right?
Yep. Take you a while.
Yep.
Anivari, you're up.
He would be a fiend, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm going to cast protection from evil and good. Or no, not good. Protection from what is it? I can't find it. Oh, it is from evil and good. Yeah. Protection from evil and good on myself against fiends.
Mhm.
And then I will just move up into position beside him.
Okay. Weary, at the end of your turn, you can make a Christmas save.
Come on, Weary.
Am I allowed to roll, and then because we technically know the DC, can I add a D4 even?
You can
after the roll?
always add D4, D6, D8, D12s after the roll. It's only advantage
Okay.
and auto success that must be used beforehand.
Yeah, I thought so. Cool. Thank you. No point anyway, I got an 8.
Nah, I didn't think so. On his turn, he is going to look to you, Anivari, and just say, sweet. And he'll dispel magic on you. None of your
Is that
protection
fair?
versus evil. No, it is not. That is his bonus action. It does mean he can't attempt to charm one of you, though. And then he is going to take a step away from you, from both of those, and reappear next to Nor.
Oh, is he teleporting?
No, he just walked across.
Oh,
Oh, then
and my
I can attack
Call
him.
Shadow.
You can both take. Yeah, why not? You can take an opportunity attack for the Cool Shadow as well.
Yep. Nat 20
Nice.
or 24.
23.
A 23, yeah. Anivari, you can make a charisma save. as he uses his reaction for that. And give me the damage, both of you. You can smite if you wish.
Yes.
Anivari. Go on, Josh.
So that's 12. That's 12 necrotic damage. That's including the crunchy crit damage.
Okay.
Do I also double the strength decrease?
No.
Aww. You said it would take forever.
It will.
Not if
And
I
that's
roll.
why.
That's 3 minus.
Okay, that's two good rolls. He's probably about as strong as Weary now.
How strong's Red?
Yeah, but I'm not that strong.
I'm thinking like a 12 or 13, somewhere around there.
No, I've got an 8, man.
Oh, never mind. Okay, he's quite a bit stronger than Weary still. I'll tell you, it started at 20 was my point, and you're obviously rolling quite well. Anivari.
I did 6 damage with a non-magical weapon, so I don't know. whether or
That's
not
0.
That worked.
Yep.
Cool. So I will switch weapons, but my charisma save was 15 plus 3, and I rolled a d4, so deal one of my d4s. So I'm at 20.
Okay, 20's good. Did you smite?
No, I didn't.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, then he gets over here, and you see him sort of 2 quick flaming attacks at Nor. One will miss. And the other will miss. Holy! Oh no, that is his armor class. That is Nor's armor class, 14. So that'll hit. That is 19 damage, and then he is going to call upon the festering wounds, which go on.
I use my shield to make channel divinity to protect Nor to add my charisma modifier to his armor.
Sick. Okay, so he's only got 1 festering wound on him now, and at the end of his turn, Nor will take, at the end of the devil's turn, Nor will take 9 necrotic damage as his wounds fester. Dinari, at the end of your turn, you may make a charisma save against charm, please.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Dinari.
Yeah, I'm gonna put another d6 in this.
You can roll first, and then decide if you want to add the d6.
Well, even if I roll, I would have to roll a nat 20.
Well, let's see if you do.
Beat this because I have shit charisma. Oh, okay. That's not a nat 20.
Yeah, okay. Do you want to use your d6?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because obviously, if you rolled like a 10, there's no point adding a d6, so that's why I was... yeah.
No, it was close enough. It's a 17.
In total, that is a fail. If you would say yes to me, please. In Roll20, not just in general. Thank you.
Yes.
Cool. And I think Paris just lost $5 because he bet that you were going to call for a group hug on your turn.
Oh, sorry.
Nor is going to look around at you and say, no, that's the end of your turn, but he's going to look around and say, Weary, stay in the fight. And he is going to remove the charm on you. And then he is going to try and blast 3 times at the devil. Ooh. 20,
Yes,
27, nat 1.
Ah,
Okay, that is 27. And 22 for 49 acid damage. The creature is wounded. William Hale.
Yeah, I am going to fire off some beams of dark, black, shadowy energy. I'm going to cast Dark Bolt,
Okay.
which is three beams.
Yep.
What's my hit? Okay. First one's an 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
Okay, second one is a nat 20 to hit.
Nice.
And the third one is a miss. I'm
Okay.
assuming a 9 is not going to hit.
9 is not hit.
So the first one is 8 cold damage.
Okay.
And the second one, max 20 cold damage. That's including crunchy crits.
Nice.
He needs to make a con save
What's this against?
against being able to make a reaction until the start of his next turn.
Okay. That's a 6.
That's a fail. No reaction for him.
Anivari, you're up.
no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Go on, William. Carry on.
Bonus action.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Bonus action, I'm gonna get the shadow to crawl on over here. He actually crawls like across the bed like a sleep paralysis demon. Where is his stab block? There he is. And he's gonna slash out at the double. Ooh, a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
That is 3 necrotic damage, and his strength is decreased by 4.
Wow.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Anivari.
Cool.
I will move up and pull out my magical short sword / at him instead.
You are now flanking. +2 to hit.
Which is good because I think I needed that. That's a total of 16.
16 will hit.
Gosh. Calls himself an arc devil.
Good grief.
What kind of AC
Does
is this?
4 piercing damage, and
He does
I
not call
will,
himself an
like,
arc devil. So an extra d8, so 3d8 on your level 1. 4d8 on your level 2.
Awful. 9.
With that, he is severely wounded.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Just to give you a concept, you guys have now done 200 damage. Quite a bit of it was Nor. Yes. There's a reason he's here, right? I did tell you if you went without him, you would die. Yes, Weary. You may attack.
Does the charm get rid of my concentration for Hunter's Mark?
No, I don't think he would have even thought about that.
Cool. Then I cast Zephyr Strike to get advantage on this attack.
That would get rid of your Hunter's Mark, Jack.
No, why?
Zephyr Strike's concentration, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's just as far as I'm aware. Let me read it real quick. Oh, it is. It's up to 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
All good. We've had about 3 combats on Weary, so it's all good. Yeah, keep the Hunter's Mark, take a shot.
No, I'll keep the Hunter's Mark. That's not fair. Anyway. I want advantage, goddammit. I wanted a nat 20 with this with the dwarven bolt thrower. I got 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
Yeah. Alright. That. So 9 magical piercing, and then the Hunter's Mark. 3 force. So yeah, 12 all up.
Okay.
And
Anything
that's
else?
the end of my turn.
Okay.
No.
The devil sort of will disappear and reappear over here and say, Fine, all right. Calm down. There's no need to be so aggressive. Much as I was looking forward to a duel to the death with this pesky druid, I can see when I'm outmatched. You want your friend back, I assume?
I think we want answers.
I think my shadow wants to make an opportunity attack.
It can't. He teleported, I did say that.
Ah.
You want answers?
And our friend back, but first answers.
He will reach into his pocket and take out a small silver vial, put it on the table, and then a second, a third, and a fourth.
They are memories.
That will give you a clearer reading on the situation. Your friend is back in Lavinia where you left her.
You expect us to just trust that?
I expect very little, especially of you, Anivari. He looks across at Nor, and I'm sure your druid friend can identify the potion within. You may return to your friend. The reason we brought you here is that you were meddling. And my master does not appreciate meddling.
Who's your master?
You should know that even without the potion.
The Whisperer?
No. What is this whisperer? Barathon, the devil under the mountain.
Oh, you're not the devil under the mountain?
Oh, goodness me, no. If you had faced Barathon in this room, you would have died in a moment.
Well, then what are we doing fighting?
Oh, I was trying to dispatch this pesky druid who keeps interfering in my master's plans. You were, as I said, but a part of the sideshow.
So what does your master want exactly?
You to stop meddling.
Because... Yeah, what are we...
In matters in Norvenia, I understand that you've got more important matters to attend to now.
Like what?
So let me just simply say this to you. When you go to meet Osprey, Jin, perhaps she won't tell you this, so I might add to the information. One of those that you remember who caused you much trouble still remains in the city to this day. If you follow Osprey's leads, you'll have a chance to dispatch him. Perhaps you should focus on that.
Is Osprey a assassin guy?
You've been told that Osprey is the person that Anivari would need to meet with to get information on following up on the Assassin's Guild. She's a fairy. She's in the town. And he sort of looks over at you. With that, I think you've had enough answers. I should be going. Have a fabulous afternoon, and good day. And
wait, before you go, what's your strength score?
With that, he's currently got a strength score of... He had 13 when you got whatever you last got, so I think it was 9 he was down to. With that, he sort of puts his hand on the wall very casually and then just fades into it and is gone.
From 20 to 9, that's pretty good, guys.
You did really well.
That is.
It's a shame he wasn't attacking with his strength score.
A D for if a creature dies from its strength being dropped to 0, a shadow rises from the corpse 1d4 hours later.
Unfortunately, it wouldn't happen with a devil, but...
Why?
Because there's no corpses with devils. They go back to
to
the
the
9
ash.
hells. They go back to the 9 hells. You can't actually permanently kill a devil unless you're very clever. Nor immediately will move over to the table and he will have a look at the liquid and he sort of sniffs it for a moment and looks at it. He has told the truth. That is, what the why does that music randomly play so often in our sessions? Like, what is it? Where does it come from? I haven't clicked it. Can you play the Tall Tales, please? No, bubba-da-bum-ba-dum-dum. Okay, there we go. Thank you. As he sort of looks at it, he sort of... there is a memory within each of these. A strong memory. I believe you'll know which is yours. And indeed, as he says that, each of you instinctively reaches for a bottle, and all 4 of you reach for different bottles.
Do we reach for the correct bottles?
I would assume so.
Nevertheless, I'll go first, just in case.
Oh, wait. This,
Have we learnt nothing?
this is...
Better me than you guys, alright?
What
You
if
can't argue
what if
against that.
I drink
what
it.
if we all do it at the same time? I drink it too.
You see Anivari naked, and the other 3 of you like... Sorry, did Dinari say you wouldn't drink it? Dinari, did you just say you would not drink it?
No, I would say as they were arguing, I would just drink it.
Oh, okay, right, yeah, cool. So you and Anivari, as those 2 are yeah, gone. And then very quickly, William and Dinari drink it. William, Dinari, Weary. You remember going to Fiona's, and you see an image of a man in a beautiful sort of tuxedo, coattails, telling you that your presence is not welcome here. And you turned and walked away. You know that Fiona is there, and her mother is being kept prisoner by this person. You feel no compulsion to return there anymore. Compulsion is gone.
Do I remember trying to use mind magic on him too, and it not working on him?
If that happened, yes. I don't remember it.
It did.
What did you try and do?
So he casted that, and I passed the first one, and I tried casting suggestion on him to move out the way, and he passed.
Yeah, he didn't pass. He, I believe, he sort of reflected it straight back at you, right? Or it just didn't affect him at all. Like there was no check. I will tell you that. Yeah, you would know that you couldn't even force him to make a save with that. Why? You're not 100% certain. Anivari, you remember much the same, and then this horrible moment as you sort of see your own death. A flaming blade sort of cauterize all the way across your chest, and you immediately, your hand sort of goes to your body, and you sort of raise your shirt a little bit to check. There is no mark of any wound, but you know that that blow was real.
No.
So, do we go after the devil?
No. I will say you will not find that particular devil, and if you go after Barathan, you'll find your lives over very quickly. Devils are often truthful by nature, if a little evil. You should pursue your own ends.
The whole point of devils was that they tricked people into giving away their souls.
That's a very non-D&D version of a devil, I will say. There are devils that do that, but they're few and far between. Most devils are incredibly truthful. Most devils are incredibly truthful. Most devils are very pleased with order and due process and things, sort of a strict hierarchy system. But within that, they would like to rule the world and see people die and hold them at the end of blades and eat them.
They're kind of like...
Right.
They're kind of like lawyers and solicitors.
Evil lawyers, exactly. Well, that guy was literally a jurist. He was an evil lawyer.
Right, I thought they were just lawful within their own community, and then outside.
No, they're incredible. They're even
tricky as anything.
Well, the thing is the most pleasure a devil can achieve, really, in the material world is tricking you with the truth. They will give you the truth, but not necessarily all of it, or only the bits of it that are interesting to you. Obviously, this Barathan is a little different because he changed your memories. He made things be untrue that were true, or true that were untrue. So he really... I
thought we should sue him.
Sure. You could do that. Or, as Normal suggests, you could... I would suggest you pursue your own ends for now that this compulsion has ended on you. We will have to...
On the topic of memories, remembering this guy that we encountered at the door at Fiona's home, is that visually identical to the same guy that's been that we saw at the cemetery and is now
nothing like him?
No. Okay.
No. The guy in the tuxedo was only you did see him draw a single hand katana, like a sort of single blade. You didn't, but Anivari did, and then it sort of was a flaming blade, and that's what he bopped her with. But no, definitely different people. Nor will look and say, besides, you have quite a lot of other things on your plate, do you not? I will return to Norvina and see if I can foil any of Barathan's further plans and perhaps aid your friend Fiona.
It'd be worth it to send news back to Henson that Fiona is there. I don't know if he'd be...
I fear that giving your friend that information may spell his death. Or at least his arrival at a tavern in Durban.
Do we also remember, everything leading up to meeting him,
Everything.
In Fiona's house?
Everything.
Okay.
Yes, players and characters now have the same amount of information. Yeah, much easier now as we move forward. But Nor will look at you and I will look over your friend Henson and assure him that you continue the search in Durban.
Done to Fiona if her mind couldn't be altered again. for the 10 days.
I'm sure a physical lock and key will keep her at home. With fair ease.
How do you fare, Nor?
Oh, I'm fine.
Sure, mate?
Yes, I suppose one moment, and he will cast heal on himself. Yes, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Are any of you wounded? No, it doesn't look that way. Good.
It was only after you.
Well, hopefully my presence here was able to bait him into a duel that was not in his interest, rather than whatever purpose he had for you otherwise. If I was the purpose, then I hope that... Oh, let's not think about that. If I was the purpose, then you were affected badly. I'm so... It's impossible to outthink a devil, merely to respond to their evil with due course and justice.
I have no doubt it would not fared nearly as well without you, so thank you for coming.
I suppose that might be true. I appreciate it. But yes, so glad you're all safe. That's what matters. Well, I'd better get back to bed. I wish you luck, Endeavour. I understand you may face some difficult challenges here. And with that, he'll hop to the real window, which to you guys looks like he steps up into a wall, apart from Dinari. And then sort of as you seem a little surprised, he turns back and, yes, that, one moment. And then he will cast a 5th level Dispel Magic, which will allow all of you to see that you're in a ramshackle building. And he'll say, good luck. And he will leap out the window and turn into a bird. We will take a short break as our players need to level up. Hello, hello, and welcome back to a level 5 Freedom Chasers. Isn't that exciting? Just on a quick over-the-table note, Josh, you were saying you got a couple of spells?
Yeah, the level 3 spells I took Fly, because I thought it was a nice progression from the Aeroblade spell that I flavored as him briefly manifesting shadowy wings. And I kind of wanted an AoE, so I took Tidal Wave, which I will obviously be reflavoring. It is not water.
Cool.
Wave.
And you also got Sorceress Restoration, is that what you said?
Yeah, once per short rest, I can regain a number of sorcerer points equal to my sorcerer level rounded down, so at the moment it would be 2.
Cool. Jack, you got an extra attack. Do you got anything else?
Nah, just shoot twice, beat.
Oh, and of course, over the course of the next week, Tim gets a bit stronger, I think.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, a little bit.
Cool.
He gains something per level. So.
And my spell save DC increased to 15.
I think proficiency bonus went up for everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura, you get?
Extra attack and find steed, which is super
Sick.
useful.
No, that's totally completely
Very cool.
It's completely useless for you, though.
Sure, but if
No, I said to you when you got access to Find Steed, a treaty's stat block would improve. So a treaties gets more useful. That's what happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we weren't in town
Yeah, true. There is.
without them.
Yes, indeed.
But if we get high enough level, Elora will learn the other steed, and then she can get it to fly.
Yeah, and then the treaties will grow some wings
Oh,
or
he's
something.
going full Pegasus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full Pegasus. You should always go full Pegasus. And what about you, Dinari? You got an extra attack and something else you said?
But yeah, I've got also the Storm Herald, which will also be getting some perks. So my
Yeah.
lightning axe.
The dormant
I've
items
also got-
can expand.
Yeah, and now whenever I engage Second Wind, I can just move half my movement speed without provoking any attacks of opportunity.
Sick.
Nice.
Got a proper getaway. Cool. So, you're in the lovely town of Dublin, which I'm sure William is
Lovely.
ecstatic about. And you guys are just leaving the tavern, having dealt with the devil. And
Is the halfling still there?
Oh, good question.
When you go downstairs, you see an imp sat in the corner behind the bar, looking at you with a sort of look on its face.
I'll be sure to leave a bad review.
Yeah! I'll spit in your soup.
I'll put that in the review.
Mean anything at all, but yes.
I'll piss on your non-existent corpse.
He just looks a little sad and doesn't say anything.
God, where are you? Went too far, man. How could you say that?
Yeah. But as you guys head out the building, what's the thinking?
Well, at least we've got our memories back.
Hey.
And if you ever needed proof of how well we work as a team, Dinari, well, you just took on a devil and had it running and skittering away.
Giving you a look of like, did we just have the like? Were we both present at the same fight? I got turned from the
We had no
get-go and
chance.
stood there. Yeah.
Well, sure, some of you guys might have had some problems, but it was a team effort.
Sure.
Look, if you weren't there, Dinari, the charm thing could have landed on somebody else, and then, you know what I mean? Like, there you go. Then we have one less person attacking. Could have landed on me. I feel like I shot him a couple of times, but yeah. Safety in numbers, mate.
Actually, funny on that note, I'd say that as this conversation's happening, I'm probably actually staying closer actually to the door frame of this building. I don't know how far you guys have head out, or if we fully started head out.
I would just like stepped outside.
Mhm. Well, I mean, you guys know where I have to be for the rest of the day.
I thought you was off
Best.
today and tomorrow.
I will have other tasks waiting for me. They will find something for me to do.
We
Besides
also have
exams.
found something for you to do, though. So where do your priorities lie, Dinari?
Don't put it like that, please. Just the
Is
situation is a
everything
lot.
okay? Back there. Everybody seemed anxious.
Things are it's just delicate right now. It's I had a few days start on you guys in terms of coming to Durban, but might take a little bit longer to ease things over. Besides, it might not be best for you to be seen walking around through at least the city with me in tow.
Why? Are they gonna fucking put us in jail for it?
They might. Depends on how you guys react. It's just it's going to create probably some hassle.
Then why don't we just leave town? We have an assassin guild to take down.
I think that's in town.
I thought their hideout was up north by the hill.
Okay. Let's do the session. Let's do the recap thing again. Right. Let's go to the map. Let's go to our regional map. And let's go to current. Okay, that's gonna
I
be-
thought it was up here
okay.
somewhere.
So you do
That's
know
where we met
of a town
Yes,
where some assassins were being trained. Yes. But to truly sort of start dismantling or find out more about Jin's past or deal with people who specifically were involved with Jin, you were told by Zadicus that the next step was to speak to a woman called Osprey, also a member of the guild who was trying to get out. She is in Durban, and she has knowledge of a hideout within Durban that potentially may involve some of the people that trained Anivari on Jin. You could go all the way up to the town at the top here, whose name I can't remember, and start chopping children who are training. Or you could go to the organizers in Durbin and start trying to deal with them.
Pros and cons for either or, but
chopping children will be easier.
If you know the way they move, if you want to stay off the streets and away from the guards, then we could go and find the secret assassin hideout in town. That would keep us off the streets and away from the guards. And look how quickly we dealt with that devil. This will be a piece of cake.
We did nothing, William.
Well, I don't know about the we there, but...
Good to see you're back to normal.
I'm just saying. I was doing stuff.
You may not know this because... You may not know this because you all had to leave. I'm pretty sure he killed me.
Who killed you?
That devil. Back in Ravina.
You have no idea if that devil was that devil, but yes. You saw him in a tuxedo, but yes, the tuxedo guy killed you, and that may have been the same devil. Or
like, he couldn't have killed you, but they wouldn't have just rezzed you. What would be the point?
The phrase rezzed you.
Yeah, it's adventuring slang. Yeah, what would be the point of that? Well, yeah, he just attacked you.
Maybe I was dead. It wasn't good, and it took a second.
Okay, but what's the devil? We're not going after the devil.
James.
Mm-hmm.
Could I put into words what death was like to see if Anivari knows whether she died or not?
Which death?
There's been so many.
Well, there was a moment where he was fighting for his life and could have chosen death. But there was also the moment of just nothing. Right? There were 10 days of nothing. But you didn't know it as like a lengthy amount of nothing. You knew it as nothing. Like nothing at all. So...
No, but then there was the cup of tea.
That's what I'm talking about. You drank the tea, and then
okay.
from that moment, there was nothing until you woke up with Seraphina at the foot of your bed.
Oh, did my soul not leave my body or anything like that? You know what I mean? Like, did I not go to the fugue plane or anything like that? I don't even know.
Mary doesn't remember any of it. Just...
Alright, well, there you go. Oh, then I would say, well, Anivari, can't say I could tell you what death was like because, don't remember it much.
I felt a sword hit me, and then I woke up in a tavern. After a lot of pain.
Swords and teacups.
It was a bit like that.
Swords and teacups. Dangerous objects. And branchy guys. All dangerous objects. Yeah, I suppose William's experience of death is very different.
If we hadn't had Nor up there, we would have useless.
Wait, sorry, say that again, Elora. You got really quiet.
If you hadn't had a Nor there, he would have been useless.
Oh,
I said we, not you, just to be clear.
Yeah, you collectively, right? Yeah.
You would have been completely useless, William.
Sure, and if we just can't live our lives on ifs and buts, because if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a great summer. But we can't live on that kind of lining. It's crazy.
We need to pick our battles carefully.
Exactly. I'm rather fond of butts, but anyway.
And you cannot lie.
I can't
Well,
deny.
anyways, an assassin is not a devil. I don't get why we're debating this. What else have we got to do?
Can't argue with you there, mate.
I mean, Dinari's got plenty else to do. Not her fault the rest of you and no lives.
I've got a 9 to 5, guys. What you doing?
You have the weekend.
I'm a wanderer. Yeah, a wanderer.
You know, you all don't have to come with me.
Oh, surely we're not doing this again.
It's also not about that. Haven't we learned by now?
Yeah, can you just say everything that you said to Dinari in the graveyard to yourself about the whole, oh, it's not about, like, it's about
I didn't
family
say
and
much of it.
friends. And... Oh, fine. Where he talked to her.
Where's the group hug?
I just felt like I had to say it. I'm not gonna fight you on it.
Okay, great. You said it. We can ignore it. Can we go now? This house is coming the heebie-jeebies.
I look specifically to Dinari to see if she is planning on coming with us or going back home.
Oh yeah, no, I'm giving you guys a head start through the city, back to the cottage, and I will be probably. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what the actual path would be back to, if there's any like overlap in the two. But I am heading back to the cemetery.
Nari, I don't believe in tough love.
You don't?
No, surprisingly. Or maybe
Yeah,
not surprisingly.
Yeah. What was that fight that we had on the beach? That wasn't tough love.
That was necessary, that's what that was. But once again, we're in that position of, we need you, and we're asking for your help. Now, will you not do us the courtesy of joining us? You have no excuse, as you have 2 days off.
Okay, this might just be above table. I'm so confused as to where you guys are. Are you guys heading to
The
an
assassin
assassin's
shit.
guild?
Well, no. None of you are heading anywhere to an assassin's place because you don't know where it is.
No,
Go,
yeah,
Elora.
no,
Elora,
I know,
go.
I know,
Elora,
but
go.
We're finding out about it.
Just Elora, go. Go.
We're
Where are you
going to meet Osprey. We're meeting an informant.
At a temple.
Yes, that was.
Whistleblower. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You need to be there.
Okay, so that's on me then. I thought that you guys were heading back to the cottage. If you guys are still going to the temple for the informant, then I will get there eventually, but I am still trailing behind.
Okay. As long as you get there.
Sorry, that was apologies.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, Anivari, which temple?
It is called the Temple of the Constellation.
It's called the Temple of the Constellation.
Gotta get out of this room. It like echoes in here. It's crazy.
Yeah, strange.
Ah, the Temple of the Constellation.
If I recall, it's this way.
Yeah.
I don't, because I ran out of here really quick, but, probably that way.
Sorry, I didn't mean to press
Buildings are
play.
tall that way.
Yeah, you guys can head. It's a very beautiful building. Sort of got a beautiful vaulted roof, a sort of dome with glass. And on the front is this sort of large, dark midnight circle with lots of simple, tiny diamonds that appear to move and flicker in the various constellations on the front. You can wait there, and shortly afterwards, Dinari will catch up. As you enter into the temple, it is a little quiet. It feels powerful. Whether you worship the constellation or not, when you first step in, there is this sort of weight that falls upon your shoulders. You feel like you're in the presence of something bigger than just yourself. As you look around, you see a young woman in a white shift with a sort of black drape over her, I guess is the right way to call it, like a sash, a thick sash over, moving and lighting candles throughout the cathedral.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a couple of questions. Firstly, would I have been whatever this world's version of christened here?
Probably not.
Are there baptisms?
You would probably have been sort of welcomed into the church as a child at the more private and exclusive upper temple, which is a smaller temple, but sort of a bit more full of the rich and the important.
Oh, because I've never been here.
You definitely would have been here on festival days. Even no matter how sort of put away you were, certain festivals were observed by everyone, and the nobility
of course,
absolutely would have made their appearance here. So yes, you have been in here.
Okay, cool.
And I would say that Dinari, your parents would definitely have made some appearances here with you. Again, whether it was festival days, whether it was special occasions, whether it was, I'm not sure exactly how religious they would be in that sense, like whether they would go to the church on a Sunday sort of thing. Not that there's a Sunday in this world, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But the two of you would have been here before. And this sort of... The main thing about the Temple of the Constellation in Durbin is that it is known to welcome all people. And indeed, you will see one sort of very beat up and sort of crusty soldier sitting on a bench, clearly in prayer. A little way over, you'll see a pirate who's got... a sailor who's got like pirate-like piercings in his ears. So you would assume he's a pirate. He's even got his cutlass at his hip. And then a couple of seats over, you see an old woman, sort of wearing her formal wear, head bowed. There's various people dotted around the pews, and there is no discrepancy between wealth, between station, anything here. Noting the arrival of the four of you. Go on.
Clarity's sake, I think I probably would have been in human disguise until we got to the tavern, and right before we walked in, would have changed to Anivari and stayed that way until this point.
Okay. Seeing the four of you, a young man walks over. He's wearing simple brown tunic. And welcome to the Temple of the Constellation. Do you seek guidance?
Are we given some kind of code? Because I thought I had put down notes about the meeting with Osprey, and I couldn't find them.
Yep. You should arrange an hour of guided prayer with an acolyte in the quiet chamber, is what you had.
We're here for an hour of guided prayer in the quiet chamber.
With an acolyte.
An acolyte isn't currently available, but if you come back in a couple of hours, I'm sure somebody can meet you. You may wait in the temple or return later time. You wish this guided prayer to be a group activity? He looks at the four of you. Or is it just yourself? And that is totally up to you.
We're all in great need of guidance.
You see a sort of a little bit of a confused look across over his face, and I'll inform my superiors. Return in 2 hours.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
In this place, I'm assuming the cathedral.
Oh, sorry, you're asking character. Yeah. I was like,
yeah, I'm asking you permission if I can go to the bathroom.
What the fuck? That's why I was so confused with my answer. I was like, well, because sometimes Rico's like, James, I got to slip to the bathroom. Is now all right? But the way you said it, I was like, sure, whatever.
So, can I go to the bathroom?
No, I'll get there first.
Oh, what the hell?
There is. He will inform you. There is an outhouse just out the front, and down the road 2 buildings over.
I can hold it. Ain't going to
You've
our
got-
house.
We'll be back. Thank you.
That is what all bathrooms are in the city, unless you're in like a real like rich noble house.
Not in my house, my noble house.
Sure.
And I'm assuming not the cottage either. I'm assuming the
No,
cottage
you'd have
has
a
plumbing.
No. You'd have a chamber pot that you empty.
I've been going in a bucket this whole time. Oh, how uncouth.
No, it's
Also,
fairly
just
normal.
fantasy
That's what happens in your home as well. In your noble home as well. It's just somebody else empties it.
No, this is just wrong. Artificers can make bags of holding, but no one can figure out plumbing.
That's still shit in a pot. It's just the pot is massive.
And it gets flushed away into one of the 9 hells.
Into a big pot.
Yeah, the 9 hells is just a massive pot.
You have 2 hours. Would you like to wait at the temple, or would you like to leave and return later?
Who's hungry?
What are you in the
Good on
mood
you.
for? You know, I don't know if they do it all year round, but there was a harvest festival. There used to be, and I know this place that did really good crepes. They had this like liquidy, chocolatey Nutella thing that they poured over them. We could see if they're still selling them.
Love that the brand Nutella exists.
And
It's a
that brings us to
hazelnut
our
and
sponsor
chocolate
of this stream, actually.
Yeah, you guys can head out. There's a couple of street stalls. There's a tavern across the way, which is the 4 Ships. Grab some lunch. Talk about motivational things. Eat things that resemble Nutella but are named differently. Or other crepes are available. And then return to the temple a couple of hours later. As soon as you head in, the acolyte sort of nods to you, and the acolyte is ready to guide you. Patience is one of our best. And he will lead you sort of along the cathedral and out through a side door, and then up a staircase and to a room that's marked the quiet room on the outside.
Ever since that thingamajiggy campaign, anyone who has a name like Patience, Serenity, Harmony...
There was a Patience
like,
in Soulforged.
Any kind of bullshit like that, I'm suspicious.
There was a Patience in Soulforged. But this ain't her. She will gesture towards the door and walk away. He will gesture towards the door and walk away, leaving you to enter in at your leisure.
We will enter.
Great. You go in, and there's a young lady, sort of early 20s, in a brown tunic, just sat sort of patiently on the floor, waiting for you. There are small kneeling cushions for each of you. Once you're all in, a voice sort of comes from somewhere just behind the wall. Patience, you can go now. Thank you. The young girl sort of stands up, she nods to each of you, and then leaves and shuts the door behind, and there's this sort of sound, or like feeling of like the sound stopping. As soon as that door closes, it's like completely silent. The door, the wall sort of even sort of separates out a little bit as a secret door is revealed. And moving out from the door is a woman. Fairy. She looks at you. It's true. You're the ghost, right? One that got out.
I've called.
My name's Osprey.
I tried to follow you, but... it's not as easy for some of us. Not to say you've had it easy, just...
I get it.
You're looking for information, are you?
Are you offering?
I'll tell you everything I know. But do you have any questions? Specific questions?
I don't think I'd know where to begin.
I get it. Well, I can't tell you a huge amount, because I don't know a huge amount. But I can tell you a few things. There's a house here, a safe house here. It's in the Dyers district. Looks like a warehouse on the top floor. Down below, that's the Shrike training house. I don't know where the others are. But some of them there might know.
How old does she look?
30, 25, at a guess.
Are fairies still the kind of species that can look like 25 or 30, but be, actually like hundreds of years?
Most fairies don't live much past their first century. But they do look youthful at all times, so it's difficult to get a complete gauge on how old she is.
102.
There are 3 trainers at the hall.
Children.
Oh, sorry, go on. You first.
We ran across children up north being trained. Have they expanded their numbers?
None of us know how many there are, or where they are. You always think that the place you train is the only one, right?
Yes, I did.
But I'm pretty sure, unless there's more hidden stuff, that there are 5 divisions of the guild. The Crows, the Swifts, the Sparrows, the Nightjars, and the Shrikes. They each specialize in different things. I was a Shrike. The training house here is a Shrike's house. Shrikes are trained in interrogation, psychological torture, brainwashing, and internal discipline. There are 3 trainers in the house. In Tabran. There's Kestrel. Is cruel. More so than the others. There's Vulture. He's a creep. And there's Ren. She's a wizard. Can't get a read on her.
I have names of, I have real names. Would I connect any of those names to these code names?
Give me a history check with disadvantage.
Oh, double 15s. -1, 14.
There was a half-elf. Peter? You remember him being assigned the name Kestrel. You don't recognize the name Vulture, but her description reminds you of a man who sort of leered over you. Perhaps was involved in your capture. Sort of lank, black, greasy hair. That's the one she described as a creep. I can tell you where it is, but what I can definitely tell you is that if anyone has more information, Ren will know more. She can help you. She's selfish. In exchange for her life. She's pragmatic.
Could you help us fight them?
No.
Is it just the 3 instructors and the children?
They're not all children. There's plenty of trainees there who are more accomplished than that. Many of them are entering their final year. And there's traps and tricks in the training house. I've only visited once. I was led through them, through the house. I can give you no guidance to the traps. Even being here giving you this information is putting me at great risk.
I appreciate you telling us. But the 4 of us marching in there?
You'd have the element of surprise. During the night, they're not on their guard. They don't expect anyone to come at them. And the defenses might work against them. They're divided into individual rooms to stop the children getting out. Trainees. It will be chaos for them. If you're quick. If you're deadly. You can succeed. Look, it's not much, but there is something that might help you, I guess. She sort of shrugs, and she will take 2 wands from her belt. Bear in mind that these do not recharge. One is a wand of, I think it's magic detection. No, the other one, secrets or something. Trap detection. One of them detects traps, and the other one is dispel magic. I will give you the exact items after the session. I've got time to look them up. Maybe that'll help. You might get a fair way quietly. There's no way they expect someone coming from the outside. You can get in and get to Ren. Then maybe you can find out how to release me. And then I'll help you.
They've bound you in some way?
The Shrikes have a compulsion device bound into us. When one of the masters informs us or instructs us, there is no choice. I cannot come with you for fear that I would be turned against you. They call them the Markbinds.
Sorry.
You don't need to be sorry. That Zadicus bastard who I'm assuming sent you to me. He's got something to be sorry about. I went for him a clean break. I went for him looking for an out. He could have granted it with barely a click of his finger. And instead he told me he'd just be turning loose a blade that would have nowhere to cut. Told me I had nothing of worth for him, so he had nothing for me.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Who are you three, by the way? Sort of. It seems like the first time she has actually acknowledged your existence.
These are my friends.
What's that like?
Different.
How did you do it? Change yourself so completely. They say you just disappeared. And now I was told to expect a tiefling, but how did you do that?
They took me because they wanted somebody who could blend. I became somebody who didn't.
Some kind of disguise master?
I will look at her for a few moments in silence. And then I will change to just a human woman. Random human woman.
She said, well, shit. So obvious. I didn't even consider it. Changeling. God, you would have been the perfect assassin.
They thought so too.
Oh, well, you put yourself at risk, give me your secret, so I'll give you something else. It's not much, but it's something. It's a world map, look at that. No. That's not what she's giving you, I promise. She will tell you the crows, they're based in Ulferno. Somewhere on the island. Maybe the city, I don't know. So that's Ulferno over there. You guys are on this map, right? Not just talking to myself. Okay, good. Marvellous. And then she will say, the Swifts, they're somewhere in the north of Corime. Somewhere up there. Maybe exactly there, considering you've been there.
We've met, yeah.
Huh. Revisiting old friends, eh? The Sparrows are in Strezrius. I'm not sure exactly where, but they've definitely got some power in Claes.
That's so far away.
Mm-hmm. The true killers are raised in Voldar. I know they move about a lot. But the heaving bog hides them. So there's
The what?
the heaving bog. It's the area that surrounds the ruins of Helmsworth. And then the Shrikes are based in Dublin. Yeah. There's 20 or so guild houses at least. But that's where the main training centers are. There is one other thing I know. One of the Council of Fingers. They're the 5 that sit below the Guildmaster. His codename's Harrier. He's been seen in Elora, which is... Where is Elora? I'm going to point to it and then I realize I've lost it. I've completely lost Elora. Anyone? Yes, thank you.
Northwest.
He's been seen in Elora. That's what I was looking for. This place here. Here. He's been involved in a couple of real high-profile assassinations. If any of them are going to get caught, any of the big ones, it'll be him. He likes to show off. Here. And she will reach in and give you a tiny little scroll tube. It's only a rough sketch, but it's the best I could do. And it's a sketch of a sort of half-elf. Very beautiful blonde hair, sort of swept backwards. Really distinctive emerald piercings. Looks a bit like a dandy, really. If you can find out how to free me from the compulsion, I'll help you more. I've got to get back. Is there anything else?
One more thing. How did they know what I've been?
What do you mean?
How did they recognize me?
Who? How did who recognize you?
The Swifts.
They recognized you? Shit. I don't have a clue. I knew nothing about who you were or where you were. Anything beyond the moment after you left. It wasn't until Zadocus told me to expect a tiefling that I knew anything about you. Apart from that you were the ghost that got out. And I would just like to remind you at this particular moment that the only person who knew who you were was the very pale blonde guy who said you had a mutual friend and referenced... God, I can't remember his name.
But wasn't there also a woman outside of town?
Yes, she came to you a little differently. She did know who you were. And she did show herself as part of the guild, yes. As for that, you haven't got a clue. But you do remember the boy mentioned Caecilius.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good luck. With that, she sort of moves over to the wall, and it's so quick you can't discern how it opened or closed. She's come back behind it. There's a knock on the door just a moment later. Patience will come in. I hope you found guidance. She goes and kneels peacefully on the cushion. You may leave.
Yeah, I will head on out.
As you head back down the corridor and back down to the main cathedral, weary, you feel a strange presence, like a shifting of your spirit almost. Look over to... your gaze is drawn over to a woman. Her face is covered with a black veil. She wears black from head to toe. She is a priestess of Lacerta. A priestess of death. She gives you a deep bow and greeting.
I think I respond with a less of a bow, but a bow nonetheless.
See her sort of almost do a double take as she looks over your shoulder and looks to William. She gives you a deep bow as well. You see her sort of shift from one foot to the other, and she'll walk over to the group, quite confidently. She looks to the two of you. Her voice comes out almost sort of like through the mask. It's as if it masks some of her personality as well. Who are the two of you that walk with death as a friend?
Muted.
I was just making a stupid reference to myself. I said, "What are we, the three brothers?"
I hate that. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Another reference I got, by the way. Go me.
Good job, James.
Thank you.
My name is William Hale.
And you can call me Weary. So, pleasure to meet you.
You were in the lady's embrace.
So, something like that.
Perhaps you also, but more briefly. She looks to William.
Do you know a way of keeping out of her embrace?
Nobody can escape the lady forever.
Sounds like a challenge. I whisper to myself.
She turns back to Weary, and it seems the lady was more reluctant to let you go.
Well, I guess when she wants me, she can have me.
If you would, I would give you a token.
I guess I'm collecting some sort of mementos of tokens of sorts now. So, yeah, I'd love a token if you're granting me one.
There is powerful magic imbued in this. She takes a bracelet from her own wrist, reaches out to fasten it around yours. A large disc of black onyx that sits over your pulse. A thin leather cord keeps it in place. She was reluctant to let you go, but she gives you some will in your future. She nods at you. May the lady bless you and keep you. She walks away. I will tell you, Jack, that token is one single success at a death save.
Ooh.
And by success, I mean a natural 20 success, yes.
Nice.
So, because you have disadvantage on all death saves, but just once, you will be able to choose to succeed. I will give you the item for it after the session. Are we leaving the temple?
Yeah.
As you spill out onto the street. Yeah. Time has come to part ways. Or has it? As you've now left the temple, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, Anivari, what are we thinking?
I'm thinking it's a lot more complicated than I ever knew. It's a bit insane, isn't it? 4 of us, or the 3 of us.
Weren't you guys the one telling me that we had to be the heroes of the world?
I don't think I put it quite like that. But I get your
Close
point.
enough like that.
This isn't some kind of vengeance thing for me. I was never expecting to just go in and murder them.
What was you expecting?
Justice?
What's your form of justice?
They all rot in prison, but I doubt that'll happen.
So do you want us to involve the guard then?
I don't know much about the guard in Durban, do you? Are they generally upstanding? Guards can be paid off.
Well, they used to come and find me and take me back when I would try and run away, so yeah, I suppose they could be paid off.
Hey, Gab.
I'm sorry,
Hey, Gab. All guards are bastards.
So,
I mean, it's crazy.
what is?
To just go in and attack them all. There's who knows how many. There's children involved.
Yeah, that's a point actually. What do we do with brainwashed children?
Bop them.
I'm
I don't have anything to bop them with.
Get a blackjack and just. I will say for the above table, you won't end up fighting kids. That's not. I'm not going to put that in front of you. Don't worry.
That wasn't a question.
Okay, cool. No, but like my point is that you're not going to be attacked by them either, right? So I'm not going to put you in such a moral quandary. Interesting as our moral quandaries are in Freedom Chases, that might be a little heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
It's
no
also a
doubt
matter
that some
of-
of those. I've no doubt that some of those that have been trained and have reached near the end of their training are still looking to get out. And not all of them, but some. If they have this compulsion device, we might not be able to. I prefer not to kill them.
That makes sense. But I think they sure would like to kill us.
I will say, Anivari, that one thing you would remember from your own time is that the leadership hierarchy is absolute. You would know if you can get to the leaders of a training house, you won't have to deal with their lackeys. They will do what they're told. Now, obviously, if the leader stands there and says, I don't care if I die, every one of you attack to the death, then that may well be what they do. But the guild was full of selfish bastards when you were there. And you were told by Osprey that Ren might be one of them. don't think too much about decimating 400 trained assassins, and think more about getting in and finding some leaders. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't make it too unrealistic for yourself, right? Because you're right, 4 level 5s are not going to go charging into a full assassin's guild and take out every person in there.
Look,
Could've
Anivari,
Josh
we
been
can't.
fireball.
We
Bumpkin,
can't go in there and
Josh, go.
take. Sorry, go on.
Josh, go.
It was a
Go,
dumb
one
joke.
of you. Okay, cool. Dumb jokes, both of you, or one of you. But Josh,
No.
you weren't. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
You know, Anivari, we can't go in there and just kill everyone. 400 assassins, that's unrealistic. But we could at least do the leaders. And once they fall, then the rest will fall in line. Unless they say, forget about me and kill everyone else. But what's the likelihood of that ever happening? They're all selfish, right? That's how you've described them?
Excellently put. Couldn't have said it better myself.
They weren't always selfish.
Ignore me as I scroll through trying to find my chat with James so I can search for a specific name.
Maybe we need to just take this one step at a time. Anivari, where would we like to begin?
Well, we all need a good night's sleep.
You were also told to go in the night. So, that's that.
What
Well, I guess
what time is it now?
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Although we
yeah.
could sleep now, and then get up in the middle of the night.
A good day's sleep.
Yeah.
I hate to bring that elephant back up. Not Nor, the other one. And Dinari will join you. In a 3 p.m. sleep, followed by a raid on an Assassin's Guild.
Mhm.
Yeah?
We haven't really thought of a full plan yet. So we're...
But it was when
And
Josh
right
said,
now-
we could just
That's
sleep
one of
now
those.
and go for it. And I was like, well, Dinari, yeah, I want to make sure that, that's addressed.
Yeah, well, also, I've been up for the whole night so far, so...
True. The
I'm
nap
very-
bit, I'm sure you're well into.
Yeah. I'm loving it now.
Dinari, will you join us?
So, what's our current plan right now? Because all I've really heard is we're going to go in and maybe murder a man.
First we sleep, and then we meet up for dinner, and then that's when we plan.
There is also the opportunity
That
while
didn't
you're
replan.
around, you can scope the outside of the building. Of the Dyers, in the Dyers district. That is something you'd be able to do quite easily, just to see where entrances are and stuff like that. I would suggest that perhaps a bit of scoping and scouting might be your first step. Would Dinari
I'm not
be
exactly.
agreeable to that?
I'm not exactly stealthy, and they might recognize me. If the Swifts recognize me, there's a chance the Shrikes might.
Well, they won't recognise me, and I'm pretty sneaky when I need to be.
Jack going, oh, I can roll a stealth roll!
Feet.
Certainly you can, but it's also a public area, right? So you guys can just sort of take a stroll past it. Obviously, Anivari, you have the ability to look not like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we will address those logistics next week. If you guys want to go ahead and take a long rest, I assume that there are 3 of you long resting in a cottage and 1 of you long resting at the cemetery. Is that right? Do you return to the cemetery long rest? Fantastic. Good. I was hoping you'd say yes. So, Dinari, when you return to the... Why is that not... There's no ocean in this cemetery. Stop! I've told you to stop and it just keeps going. Go and stop it manually. There we go. Thank you. When you get back, you see 7 or 8 guards milling around the place. As you approach the... Oh, go on.
I was saying, are they on the cemetery grounds or are they just on the perimeter?
They're on the perimeter. And as you approach the perimeter, one of them does look up to you. And... Your name?
Oh, fuck off. You know I belong here. Let me through.
He looks over to the other guard and he sort of quite hesitantly... Miss Grimmeth?
Obviously.
Not quite so, ma'am. Another tiefling was seen on the perimeter. I'm afraid I was not given a particularly detailed description of yourself. I apologize if I've caused offense. It's just... we had to check.
What's this other tiefling?
He gives you a fairly accurate description of Anivari.
I was always in human disguise around the cemetery.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. Because I didn't want to start anything with her parents. So I was human.
The previous, when you and William were looking down, though? Previous night, you were in the human form then?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Very well. In that case, he will say, apologise, Miss Grimmeth, a bit of a misunderstanding. Head on through.
It's like a mumbling, like, let on through. Like, this is my place.
Yeah, when you get through the perimeter and to your home, you will see 2 guards outside your house speaking with your mother and father.
Mm-hmm.
It does not look like a peaceful conversation.
How so?
There seems to be your father seems quite heated, and the guard is being very firm. You're a little too far at this point to hear the exact words that are being spoken.
And you see, is my mother there as well?
Yes, standing right next to your father, almost defensively, slightly in front of him.
This might be way too aggressive from the get-go, but I guess I'm flanking.
You can head straight over, if you would like.
Coming up behind him.
Yeah, as you head on over, you will hear, "I do not appreciate the tone of your accusations," from your father. The city guards say we must consider all angles. That is 2 bodies in 2 days that have gone missing. I think we'll end there. Gotta keep 2 mysteries going on at once, right? Can't just keep it boring. We'll come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. I quite liked Agab. That was pleasing. But I also a slight sort of, I guess, anti-mvp is that obviously there was meant to be this sort of fight with Fiona where Dinari proved her worth to the group and like really, you know, we saw how vital a cog she was, and then you missed. Did you miss or you hit your first attack and then immediately couldn't do anything else? You missed your first attack and then couldn't do anything else in the whole fight. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. You couldn't ride it, could you? Bumpkin, MVP.
Elora, it sucks because I remember them when they happened, and then now it's like, I don't know what I just remember my reaction to things, but I remember that Elora had some pretty great singers today, both in like a very comical but also like a storytelling theatric perspective. It's I'm sorry, I can't
specify what they were.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Take my word for it. Watch it back.
Josh.
Yeah, the fight with the devil was pretty cool. It was cool seeing a little bit of Norse powers and his capabilities. Yeah, I really liked the conversation with that assassin woman.
Osprey.
And yeah, Osprey. And Anivari was really cool, and her art was really cool. Like, if you make the picture bigger, like, the detailing around her eyes is, like, pretty haunting. Like, she looks on the verge of tears.
I was really proud of this. So I'm really
Yeah.
glad you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was hella hard work, because I wanted elven ears, fairy wings, a dagger in her hand, the full black outfit, and I wanted an expression on her face, so I'm really glad that it went full together eventually. Jack?
One, and then I had two right at the end because of, like, Dinari, but the first one was the conversation with Anivari where she's like, I don't want to kill them. And, like, that internal struggle, like, to be like, you know, like, I just want justice. And it's really like, well, you're a paladin, exactly right. Like, you're playing your class. Like, that is so, like, you know what I mean? It's easy to get lost in the trying to think of who you are as a person and rather than being like, oh no, I'm a person that's a D&D character and that needs to be shaped from that and stuff like that. It was really cool to see that.
Yeah.
And then the Dinari just being like, you know, the guard being like, you know, oh, Tiefling, you Miss Grimmeth, and she's like, fuck you, and then she goes up to the guard, even though it's aggressive. Like, it's like, just Dinari to a T. It's so good.
And Elora?
Yeah, I like to add Dinari's moments at the end as well, and like the whole conversation with Osprey was just like a lot, and I'm just like, I'm spending the whole time just like frantically writing notes and trying to pay attention, but also frantically writing notes.
You're usually alright to watch a little section back, or just or just ask me to repeat some of it by text. Like, no, I don't want to take you out of the moment with so much of a lowdown. But
I'll go back to, because my MVP moments are generally the funny ones, and so Tim crashing into the window and sliding down the outside was incredible. And Dinari calling out in Infernal, which turned out to just be El Diablo.
Yeah, I did enjoy that too. Pyrus said he loves how many halflings get employed in inns across Masraya, which is a thing, right? They are known as the Masters of Hospitality. But he says they always get very cool tools to accommodate their height, even when they're actually imps. Which was true. They have to, right? They have to accommodate regular customers. Yeah, I think it was very pleasing to me to give you guys the relinquishment from the memories. So I just want to give a sort of multi-session MVP to how well you guys have coped with having your memories modified and all your thoughts screwed with. So, great job, guys. I thought you were fantastic on that sense. And with that, we will leave you with some Nutella crepes, and it is time to say goodbye.
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 We shall see you soon.